It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 13th of June for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life around 12. Today's exclusive sketch is from Shannon from She's Crafty, and this is a great sketch. And I don't feel like I probably used it to its potential, but I made the sketch totally work for the products I have, which is super exciting. I really wanted to play with the Farmhouse Market collection from Cartabella, and I love Cartabella. I just love their paper. It's so thick, and like the texture of it, I do love this paper, and I love to touch it, and just love it. So I have two 4x6 photos. I am going to layer them on top of each other because that tends to be what I do. And I'm going to back them in tissue paper, which is another thing that I tend to do. So I have this beautiful paper. It's a wood grain. It has florals all around, and it's very simple. And the sketch is very simple. It's just got some strips and in two different places and a couple of embellishments. So I didn't want to cut up every single piece of this paper. Well, good news is that the front sheet of the collection, you get little strips of all the different papers in the collection. So what I decided to do was to go ahead and cut apart that front sheet. And so I'm going to add 3 of the strips to the left upper hand portion where you see her strips. And then I am going to take 4 other different strips, and I'm going to apply them to the bottom of my photos to create that ledge that she has going on. So I don't have as many strips, but my photos are also bigger. So for me, it works. So these photos are of my daughter writing on the beams or whatever the wood is in our house. And what we did was we went all over the house and we wrote scriptures so that on all of the walls, or at least on one wall in every room of our house, there is scripture. And it's so cool. You can't see it, and I guess you know it's there now too, but I know it's there, and it's just something a little extra special about building your own house. It's kind of those little touches. And so even though I have a traveler's notebook of the building of our house, I did want to put a couple layouts in our regular album, and this was super important to me. So I felt like this needed its own 12 by 12 layout. So I've got all of my strips of paper down. Actually, I think I need one more. So that is what I am cutting now. I have my tissue paper backed photos down. So when I use tissue paper, I tend to use tear away tape as well, because there's something about when I use the tape runner that it tears the tissue paper, and that's no good. I don't need torn tissue paper. It's kind of a pain. So the tear away tape works really good. So that's what I put on the bottom. And then I am just going to do a little bit of embellishing. So this layout is completely flat. Like, I don't tend to do a ton of flat layouts. And I'm not saying that I pop everything up on foam, But I don't tend to just use paper and flat stickers, but that is all that comes with this collection. I absolutely love chipboard. I think chipboard is probably one of my favorite things. So if a collection has chipboard, I usually want it. Maybe with the exception of Simple Stories. I feel like Simple Stories, the ephemera and the chipboard are exactly the same, and I like to have extra variety. I don't need double of things. But in this case, I am just going to use the stickers. So she has a bunch of cascading hearts. So instead of the cascading hearts to the left area, I did 3 word stickers that say charming, delightful, and beautiful. And then for the cascading hearts down the center of the page, there's actually these sticker hearts, and they're like stitched hearts. So I go ahead and cascade them down just like in the sketch. I do add a couple to the left-hand strips too. And then I add my title that says my heart is full. A couple of tiny word stickers up there that say memories and happiness. And then down there on the bottom, there is a frame. And it says, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And then I put another tiny little word sticker down there that says home. So that is going to be my layout. Make sure you head over and give Shannon some love and check out the playlist and use the hashtag if you're playing along as well. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.